Hi everyone, I am Elise Cummings and I'm going to be talking today about designing for the mobile first, which is a topic that a lot of web designers dispute. It's kind of like the old what came first, the chicken or the egg argument, and I'm arguing here that the mobile comes first. Traditionally, design for the web began with design for laptops and desktop computers, but since then, design for the mobile use throughout the world has exploded. Right now, about 1.2 billion people across the globe use mobile phones, and likewise other devices are being used more and more these days. It's becoming more widespread to use an iPad or another device that is a mobile device rather than a desktop or a laptop computer. In fact, approximately 25% of American mobile users rarely use their desktop computers to go online. They do most of their online things on a mobile device like a phone or an iPad or another device like that. Even beyond that, 46% of cell phone users in the United States report that they own a smartphone, which makes web access and mobile access more attainable, as we already know. This large number of smartphone users in the United States signals a shift in the way that individuals interact on the web. And so, for these reasons, and keeping these statistics in mind, it's likely that many people will not even go on a site via their laptop or desktop computer. So, designing for mobile first becomes even more important as people may only go to the site on their mobile device. 4 reasons why designing for mobile first is so important include the context of mobile device usage, this idea of streamlining websites found on non-mobile devices like a desktop or laptop, the innovation of the mobile web, and the opportunity afforded to companies that design for the mobile first. Firstly, the context of mobile phone usage is a no-brainer. As I've already said, mobile phone usage and other mobile device usage has exploded in recent years, mainly because cell phones and other mobile devices are more portable than a desktop or a laptop. Usually, users have these devices on their person or in their purse, hanging off their belt loop, in their hand, and they can do things on these devices that you can't do on a traditional medium like a desktop or a laptop. You can scan barcodes. Right here I have a picture of somebody who's actually taking an x-ray of his hand via his cell phone. You can upload photos straight from your phone. You can take a picture, you can upload it straight to Facebook or Twitter. You can find restaurants in a nearby neighborhood just by, the phone or the other device knows exactly where you are, and they scan the neighborhood for a restaurant or a store. It's amazing what, these devices can do. And of course, there are millions of people doing these tasks every day on these mobile devices, which means that in many cases, more people will, like I said, use an app or see a site via their phone or other mobile device than on any other medium. In fact, 31% of all American mobile users mostly use their cell phones to go online, which is just another statistic to back up the context of mobile devices is really important for designing mobile first. By designing for mobile first, it also gives companies a chance to streamline their traditional website. Because mobile users are often on the go, in the car, they're walking, they're driving, they're all over the place, they need a site that is streamlined and trimmed down. They need it to be the bare minimum so they can just click and go and be done. And most traditional websites aren't like that. They have a lot of graphics, they have a lot of scrolling things, they've got a lot of ads, and so traditional websites can benefit from this streamlined appearance and navigation because it's easy to use, and traditional websites may become more navigable for the person that may not necessarily be on the go, but they're nonetheless busy. To the right here you can see Delta. This is actually their current website on top for desktop or laptop, and on the bottom it's mobile. The mobile one is really easy to use. It's just all the navigation is right there ready for you to go. 18% of users who use their mobile say that it's good enough for basic activity, which is what most people really want to do anyway. Like I said earlier, mobile devices are doing things that you can't do on traditional devices. So by designing for the web first, company can monitor the activities of their users and then design an innovative, creative site for their traditional website. This is a cool quote by a blogger who blogs about technology, and he said the beauty of thinking about mobile first is that you get to use the latest browsers, forget about backward compatibility, and at the same time are able to deploy the newest technologies and hacks. So you can do new and innovative things on your mobile device that you wouldn't be able to do anywhere else on any other medium. And so people can learn from these usage from this, these types of usages, and they can design their traditional website accordingly. The last point that I want to make is that the opportunity afforded to companies by designing mobile first is huge. It's not just because everybody's doing it, it's because companies can benefit from taking advantage of the huge mobile user base and designing a mobile app or a mobile site for their users. Right here, this is Walmart's mobile site, and you can buy that furniture set just by one click. And one example of this is that eBay from 2010 to 2011 more than doubled their mobile sales. And this doesn't even account for the sales that they got on their traditional website. This is just their mobile payments that eBay received, $5 billion in 2011. A lot of people might go from the mobile site straight to the traditional site if it's easy to use and accessible for the user. So I think I've made the point that the egg, the mobile website, is coming before the chicken, which is the traditional website. The point is that you should design for mobile first. Mobile is the way that we're going. The more people are using mobile devices than ever before, and by designing for the mobile first, you're really doing something that will spread across a large user base, and it will also make your traditional website better. So thanks for taking the time to listen to me. Again, I'm Elise Cummings.